In this play, I was three different parts, actually. I was Soldier 1, which took place in Israel, Palestine. I was a soldier in Colombia, and I was also Mrs. Al-Jabouri, and she was an Iraqi woman. Being a soldier in the play was difficult for me. I grew up Mennonite, and am a pacifist, and so the whole realm of the military is not familiar to me. And so it was kind of hard to get that perspective and to be the mean person. Especially when you feel so strongly for the Palestinian people, especially the ones that we had met while we were in Israel. And so that was a little bit of a struggle, and it pulled on me a little bit to get into that role of being the big bad soldier. The first play I was in was the first semester of my freshman year. It was called The Art of Dining, and I really didn't like the play at all, so that kind of turned me away for a little while, but I liked the message of this play. This play, I knew it was about Christian peacemaker teams, and I had experience with that from my church and just being Mennonite and growing up Mennonite. Immediately when I heard it was about Israel, Palestine, and Iraq and Colombia, so when that came up, I thought about it right away that I would like to try out for this play, and then Melissa asked me if I would be willing to help them, if I made the play or not, to help them with like some of the details of what the soldiers looked like, what they wear, how they acted, that kind of thing. I do think it would have changed my outlook on, definitely on the Middle East, in Iraq and Israel, Palestine, because I didn't know much about the conflict in Israel and Palestine. I understood that Palestinians were seen as terrorists and Israelis weren't, and there's a lot more things to it than just Palestinians are terrorists and Israelis are the good people. Like, there's both, and both ethnicities, and so that's what I learned while I was studying to go to Israel and during that trip. So I think the play would have definitely shown me a different side of things and how much the Palestinians are persecuted in their own land.